You know, you hear a lot about rock star programmers these days, and you always hear a lot about professionals. Well, I maintain you don't want to be either one of those. And I put forth tonight the fucking pro as the ideal for which we should all strive. So when it comes to taking credit, the rock star, excuse me, is all about themselves. They say, look what I did, I am a fucking awesome rock star. Whereas the professional says, look what we achieved by leveraging core competencies across multiple communication methods. The fucking pro, on the other hand, says, look what happened. Fuck yeah, that was awesome, let's do it again. You know, they care more about what they're trying to accomplish than they do, frankly, about getting credit for it. Liz Lemon is a perfect example of a fucking pro. When it comes to things like worth, you know, your awesome ripped rock star shirt doesn't get the work done. And professionals futilely toiling away on their enterprise-grade clusterfuck doesn't necessarily add value to the world. The fucking pro delivers. Wayne Gretzky wasn't the fastest, he wasn't the strongest, he was just the best. His record for most goals in a season in 1981 and 82 still stands today, and he's a pretty humble guy for a guy whose nickname is the Great One. When it comes to things like work habit, you know, rock stars are known for their all-nighters. Yeah, I pulled an all-nighter last night, dude. Whereas the professional just sort of plods along, shows up with their lunchbox, might get some work done today, might not. The fucking pro knows you need those great bursts, you need the quantum leaps, but you also need the consistent effort. You gotta show up every day and move the ball forward. Even if you're in sort of marination mode, you gotta get there and move the ball forward every day. When it comes to things like slogging through, the rock star is the first one to bitch when shit gets tough. This sucks, man. Management fucked up. What are we even doing this for? Where the professional goes all Eeyore on you again. All hope is lost. What are we gonna do? The fucking pro, on the other hand, will free climb. The fucking pro will free climb the cliffs of insanity if they have to. They prefer a trusted companion to throw them a rope, but either way, they are going up those cliffs. The man in black is a consummate fucking pro. When it comes to problem solving, rock stars get too caught up and too early in the computer science domain. They're all about APIs and object models. Whereas the professional gets stuck on the business domain on ROI and KPI. And those things are important. But the fucking pro is focused in the problem domain. They're trying to find out what the real problem is. What are we really trying to accomplish here? What do the humans need? We don't need all this extraneous bullshit to solve the problem. When it comes to things like methodology, the rock star is the first one who's going to go home, read a book on a methodology they've never tried, and then come in and tell you how it's going to fix all your problems. Whereas the professional will have a back-breaking 19-point software development life cycle that they want you to adhere to. The fucking pro knows the methodology should fit the situation and the constraints. The sandbag line developed for a reason. It works. It's not glamorous. You'd rather have a construction crew show up and build you a dike, but you don't have time for that in the flood situation. Sometimes you just got to do what works. When it comes to testing, the rock star is the awesome guy who builds stuff, and some other schlep is supposed to test it. Whereas for the professional, it's the thing after you do after the first 18 points of the SDLC. The fucking pro knows that testing is part of the art of programming. You cannot be a great programmer if you are not a great tester. And if you want to be a great tester, I have one piece of concrete advice. Read this book. This book changed the way I look at programming, and it's a really interesting read. When it comes to mistakes, you know, the rock star, it's always somebody else's fault. The PM fucked up, management fucked up, the QA missed it. It's never them. Where the professional, the process is always at fault. No matter how bad a human being may have fucked up, somehow it's always the process's fault. The fucking pro knows. We all have our Barney Fife moments. The fucking pro can be vulnerable and admit they just had one. They can say, oh fuck, sorry, I made a mistake. When it comes to politics, you know, the rock star is like, oh, this bullshit politics at work, man, it's all bullshit. Of course, it's never them, it's always everybody else, right? And the professionals go to team building seminars with trust falls and shit. The fucking pro knows that if you get two people in a room, you've got politics. But the key is to transcend those politics. And how do you transcend politics? You do that by caring more about what you're trying to accomplish than you do, frankly, about what it means to you, what you get out of it, or your territory. So we don't yet, at least, live in a dystopia. So it won't be, hopefully, as hard for us as it was for Harry Tuttle from the movie Brazil. But it's not easy being fucking pro, but wherever you go, whatever you do, strive to be fucking pro.